Hey guys, this is CVX0 doing another IXDL friendly cast, and as you'll notice, Wisp is the first pickup here, and yeah, Wisp gives you that global. Oh, is this new star system? Not sure what it is. But anyways, oh, this is basically their roles. But Wisp, as we all know, a very good global ganger, and oh, I'm sorry, I should start calling him IO. I keep forgetting to because Wisp is his name from Dota 1, or at least his class, I believe. And the next two pickups for the Radiant side is Nyx Assassin and Darkseer. Nyx Assassin, very good roamer, pretty good support hero. Only thing is, can't really flash farm, not a really good anti-pusher or pusher in general. Darkseer, great team fight hero, drops the wall, vacuum him in, and can deal a lot of damage late game, and is pretty good throughout the whole game. Clockwork, very great initiator with that long range hook, can fly out of nowhere and just like cog someone, keep them in the cogs, and honestly, the Darkseer here, it almost seems like a counter because Darkseer can vacuum out Clockwork or so. So wow, the picks are really flying out here. That's interesting. So there is that Coddle Warlock ban. They don't want to add any more team fight to what Chicken MC, the captain of the Radiant, have already picked. Chicken MC actually, I think it's currently number 4 in IXDL Open Lead rating system. He has he's like over 2,000 currently, which is really high. It's sometimes you just don't even see people past 2,000, and the fact that there's 4 of them right now are past 2,000 is pretty insane. But yeah, you can see the Puck pickup here, and that'll basically be the mid hero. We don't really know who the Dyer's mid is. Clockwork will most likely go that offlane. Rubik and IO will be part of that tri-lane. I'd be kind of interested to see if they pick up a Tiny to combo with that IO. And I really hope the IO player is good, because a couple times I've seen him play, he just did not get spirits and just was unable to burst heroes down completely. Luna gets picked up here, and this adds even more team fight to what Chicken MC has in mind. That Nyx Assassin Luna and +1 support will just add more to that tri-lane, but currently the tri-lane isn't that strong. Nyx Assassin doesn't add too much to team. Add that much early on. He's got the impel, but his other 2 skills are just not that great. And it is a tiny pickup. I really like this. They'll probably be looking to play some aggressive wards, so the Dyer or the Radiant needs to be ready to counter ward them, and hopefully they'll be able to really pick out and figure out where Wisp and Rubik will most likely ward. So now we see the tri-lane for the Dyer. It's IO, Rubik, and Tiny. And IO, as we all know, not that great of a tri-lane hero. Tiny is weak early game. Will take a lot of harass. If the Dyer choose, well, if they decide to do aggressive tri-lane, the Radiant that is. So TA gets banned out, and that leaves a few options for for the Dyer. I'm interested to see who they pick up mid. The typical mid heroes, Quap and Puck are banned. Let's see who they pick up, because there's just not that many mobile mid heroes that can really challenge Puck for a rune. Magnus is still in the pool. If they decide to pick up Magnus, but the Radiant really taking their time to figure out who they're going to ban. They banned the Jakiro, and I think that's a pretty good ban, because Jakiro is a very good teamfight hero. Wow. And then Chicken MC decides to pick up the Disruptor, yet another good support hero. Well, the only thing about Disruptor is that they need a lot of levels. Disruptor, level 1 Glimpse is good. It's strong, but both Disruptor and Nyx Assassin need a lot of levels, so they're most likely going to run this safe lane. I think they will, but Chicken MC might surprise me on this. Because if they run the safe lane, then the jungle is open for Disruptor and Nyx Assassin to gain levels. For the Dire side, they also need a lot of levels. Rubik needs his level 6, even though his two spells, Telekinesis and Fateful, are very strong spells. Io needs his levels. He needs that level 6 badly because that's when the global ganking really starts. And the quicker he hits it, the quicker they can start ganking, and the quicker Tiny can start snowballing. And then he can really take over the game. So for the 5th pickup for the Dire, they're most likely looking for that mid. They could stick Clockwork in that mid and they can go someone else. Windrunner would not be a terrible pick because she can at least challenge for the runes, and it's not like Puck will have an easy time less hitting either. I think both their base damage are about the same. But I think winning the rune battle, winning mid is what's important. It's a Tidehunter. Tidehunter, I believe, will probably go offlane. Clockwork will go mid. And then he can use those cogs and harass Puck, because Puck will have a bit of a quite a bit of mana issues. The only thing is, Clockwork will have a hard time getting to runes, and with that nerf to the courier's move speed, it's less likely he'll be able to constantly spam his spells. So we're just waiting for Tidehunter to get picked up here, and here we go. So I'll go ahead and introduce the teams because there's a pause. As always, a Chicken MC, the captain, and the guy with the highest rating I think in this game right now is playing the Puck. A lot of captains like to play mid actually. That makes sense, I guess, because they feel like they can control their own destiny that way. On the support, disruptor is Saitama. Playing the Darkseer is Sinus, SYS, Synops. I give up. Alright. On Aluna, it's Furious George, and that's actually a really cool name in my opinion. And finally, on the next assassin is At the Chef Dota. On the Dire side, the captain is actually playing Wisp. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name because I would butcher it. On the Clockwork, most likely mid Clockwork, Squalish. On the support, Rubik, part of that tri-lane, Munk. And on the carry, Tiny, and hopefully the snowballer, Annie Lionheart. And finally, on this offlane Tidehunter, most likely offlane Tidehunter is Please Don't Kill Me. So there is a DC. Hopefully he comes back, and he does come back. But it might just be a lag issue, or it might be that bug that just came back, where heroes that try to come back in gets disconnected. And Dota 2, there's a reason why it's still in the beta. It's a bit buggy, but they're working on it, and it's still a very fun game to play. These guys. So hopefully, well, I predict that both tri-lanes will be in their respective safe lane, just because the supports need a lot of levels. And if it comes to late game, I'd say it favors the Dire a bit. I expect Luna to pick up a BKB. She most likely will. Puck will probably have to pick up a BKB. There's a chance she goes Lincoln's, but I just really don't like Lincoln's. And yes, it is. The lanes are as I expected. The Dire hoping to catch someone in their jungle, I think. So Tiny, it's got that cool frost armor thing. I once had that. Rubik and Wisp. Looking to contest the rune or go for the rune spot. Might be warding a bit. There might be a little bit of confusion. What's Rubik doing? I'm not positive. Is this showing that Rubik will be midding? This will be interesting because it's rare that you see Rubik mid. It's been a really long time since I've seen Rubik mid. But I actually kind of like this because now he will get that fast level 6, and he's a pretty good ganker. Actually, I'm not even sure what they're doing now. But Tide has the wards, so yes, they're most likely going to do that tri-lane with the Tidehunter instead. So Clockwork looking for the roundabout. He won't get it next session. Well, no, he's just saving for someone, or he will get it, hoping to find a ganking opportunity. Um, Rubik, yep, looks like he'll do that mid. Mate, are they going to do a dual lane mid? This would be an interesting strategy here, but I don't think so. Yeah, he's just trying to protect that bot lane and keep him from rotating in and help Rubik out win his lane a bit more. The only thing is, well, I guess they're not losing too much EXP. The only thing is Darkseer will really start hurting this Tiny, because since Tiny is a melee hero, he has to basically stand right up against that Ion Shell. And if they do the pulling, then Tiny is going to not only tank the creep wave, but will tank the Ion Shell. So he needs to be a bit careful. He has 0 armor. Maybe he should have gone Stout Shield. I think if they were going to go safe lane, they most likely need to get that Stout Shield, because if you're pulling, he needs it. Otherwise, I guess it's not too bad, because Wisp and Tidehunter have a lot of regen, so they can just hand it to him. I don't see this lane having too much kill potential unless they really catch out someone. So I'll go ahead and pull up the last hits, and in the early goings, Luna and Puck winning. But see, this is what I'm talking about. So Tiny's taking a lot of damage. He's just not unable to farm. He has to go all the way back here, and now the creep wave will escape a little bit of a fell pull. Tried to probably get that chained, but it didn't work out well. Tiny not having an easy time, even though it is a solo lane Darkseer. But this is just the strength of Darkseer. They're trying to ping on this Darkseer. He's actually really far forward. If Tiny was there, there's a chance. Oh, he's walking through the jungle, and I still don't see them able to kill him, because he's got that surge. There we go. Is there going to be a gush? He's not even going to throw it. And I think that's right, because I just don't see them able to kill him. Just back him off, make sure he doesn't get the shells, but I guess it's kind of hard to avoid that. I'm sorry, guys. And Puck actually gets the kill on a Rubik, and I missed first blood yet again. So busy trying to look at that top lane, because I'm basically fascinated by this Tiny. So I need to keep an eye on these things. Rubik not doing a good job, not having an easy time winning this. Tidehunter actually gets a kill on a Darkseer. Man, I need to stop. I didn't really look at it, but his health bar actually up here just went down really fast with the combo and burst damage. Darkseer being a little bit too cocky, gets aggressive. There was no need for him to do that. He was actually breaking somewhat even with the lane, because he was stopping this Wisp and Tidehunter from basically farming that well and dragging them in. And that's what he wants, because not only will it slow down their level 6, because both these heroes need their level 6 desperately, but also it's keeping Tiny he wasn't farming well. So Darkseer messing up a bit in the mid lane. It's Rubik giving up. He doesn't have his bottle yet. This is looking really bad for him. He did give up that first blood, and now this makes quite a bit ahead. Trying to get to deny, but doesn't actually get it. In the bot lane, I haven't really looked at it. Clockwork playing really safe, yeah. But this is what he has to do. He's just unable to do anything at this point. Maybe the best thing he can do is, I guess he's just kind of defending the lane. But as compared to Darkseer, Darkseer is having an easy time, even though he did die. Darkseer is level 3. There's that tether, and they're just sharing some regen. Oh, he messed up the tether, and this is looking relatively bad. And like that creep is just chasing Tiny. There's some pings. Not sure why there's some pings. They're just taking some creep wave, but that's okay. They still have a lot of regen left. But Clockwork, it's a really sad Clockwork. He's just too scared to approach. He did get some levels. Right now they're pushing a tower just a little bit. Oh, there's actually a toss, but the tether breaks. So currently the score is 1-1. Puck picked up the first blood, so that'll definitely help her on her way to her Blink Dagger, or to help her team fight in general. Tiny farm has 13 last hits. It's actually not doing terribly bad, but Luna is the one that's having the best time. And there's a ping on Rubik. Rubik actually gets a haste rune, and he gets a pretty good break. Will he try to gank? I don't think so. He could go to the top lane, but you know it's both teams are playing relatively defensively. Uh, he could try to use that haste rune to go top because Darkseer was really playing it aggressively. Puck has her ultimate, so he needs to be a bit careful. Will Puck try to dive this? I don't think it's a good idea to, but it's possible. There is that wraparound gank on a Clockwork. Clockwork looks to be dead here. He is level 2 though. Oh, will they try to pick up the courier? No, they're just going straight on Clockwork. Clockwork will die here. There's no way he's going to be able to get out. And the cogs actually catch him. Oh, he gets to kill Luna. He does get to kill Luna. This is well worth the trade. This is a great play by Clockwork. Over aggression by the Luna. So in the end, a very good trade. Rubik's looking to catch someone else. He actually lifts up the Disruptor. Disruptor is not going to die here though. Should be fine. Yeah, Assassin's there to back him up. But Rubik's just going man mode here. Oh, he actually has his level 6. Will he try to steal something? Will he steal something? Come on, man, you gotta steal something. He's choosing not to, and now this might cost him. His haste rune just wore off. He's got that stun though. Oh, now he's gonna die here. Clockwork does come back in. Disruptor salves up. So over aggression by this Rubik. It's Ty going for the rune. What rune is it? It is an invisibility rune. That's a pretty good rune, but Puck might get there first. Puck will get there first. Oh, she actually orbs. She grabs it, and she can actually get a kill on this. It's going to be a solo kill on this Tidehunter. There's a rotation from the Darkseer, and so this is a very dead Tidehunter. Will he throw out a gush? At least throw it out, just for the lulz. So a misplay by there, and they might try to gank on this Rubik, but I don't see it. So the Rubik getting a little bit too aggressive. He honestly should have stole a spell earlier. Then probably would have secured the kill on Rubik. Should have stole something from Nixesson. Even getting the glimpse from Disruptor would have been alright. Rubik has the phase. He's just going to dodge orb there. So in the early goings, it's a lead for the Radiant, and that's to be expected because they got first blood and they're leading in the kill score. Although Clockwork was able to get a solo kill on the Luna, it just didn't matter too much because Rubik fed that slight advantage away. Who actually got that kill? It was Disruptor. Okay. So Clockwork actually now getting some levels. Since Nixesson's roaming is just actually no. The gank actually fails here. But Puck is there. Oh, this will definitely be a kill. Here we go. And he's just gonna get bursted down. Watch that orb go. Rubik maybe should have felt something was wrong. He's just throwing out the FFs. And I just really don't like the fact that it's FF. Don't give up yet. Wait till you're level 6. It's Dota, anything can happen. So Tiny, he's level 6. He's getting a bit more farm now. Darkseer has slowed down a bit. He's not even level 6 yet. I'm slightly surprised, but maybe these supports are doing a good job of zoning them out. And have they been pulling? I'm not sure. I have not been checking. There's a lot of wards in mid. Looking to see there's going to be a big mid battle soon. But Puck not choosing the gank top, I think, is a mistake. They need to slow down Wisp and Tide's level 6 as soon as possible. They're going on this Rubik. Rubik doesn't live. He needs to be a bit careful. He throws another orb and might be dead. There's a disconnection from the IO. Will there be a pause? There is a pause indeed. But Wisp does reconnect. Tiny getting a bit of his farm going. But this Rubik is really impatient. He just wants to give up quickly. And so in a bot lane, Clockwork is there. He gets glimpsed back, but the force field is off a bit. Clockwork needs to be a bit careful. What is he doing? He's choosing to man up on here, but Disruptor is there to really do the damage. Will he be able to kill the Luna? I don't see it, but he's going to do his best. Oh, just a couple more right clicks here. He just needed a little bit more. Try to man mode it, try to get the trade, but he doesn't get it. And there is a stack, and it's stolen by this Darkseer. He's going for the Tranquil Boots. I don't know if I agree with that. He could really choose to go for a mech or something. But This just delays Tiny's and this delays Tides and Wisp's level 6 even more. Bot lane Clockwork. He nearly pulled off a really nice play, but it ended up not working out. And I know I'm being a bit biased because it didn't work out. If it had worked out, I'd be screaming and really happy for this guy. But it didn't work out. And so I'm questioning that. Tiny getting his farm going, and now he is second on his CS board. Clockwork has really slowed down Luna a bit. And I really like that so far because Luna had to go back to base. Clockwork, it's almost got his level 6. Really, I'm surprised there's this many kills. I guess it's just mistakes from both teams. Clockwork now just needs to stay in EXP range, and he should be fine. Top lane, Wisp, and Wisp is almost level 6, but not quite. Actually rotate Tidehunter, and Darkseer is running in it back right here. Will they try to go on him? And is there going to be a stun? Is there a stun? There's a vacuum, but oh, there he is. Yeah, Darkseer looks to be dead here. And so he runs. I'm not sure why he ran that way. I guess he was thinking that Tiny Wisp would come through here. If anything, he could have run through here to try to get in and actually Nyx Assassin and Puck get a kill on Rubik. They're actually moving here, but this might be a mistake. Actually, did I see that stun animation? I'm not positive. Well, Wisp looks to be dead, and so does Tiny. I don't see how they're going to get out of here. That's the stun even misses, and that's basically giving up the slight advantage they had on the top lane. Right there. They should have thought that there was something wrong here because Nyx Assassin and Puck were just hanging around there. There wasn't much that Tiny and Wisp could do anyways. There needs to be maybe some wards in our jungle. Who knows? Clockwork is level 6 now. Will he do something with this hook? Will he start looking for ganks with his teammates? Is Wisp level 6? No, he is not. Tidehunter's almost there as well, but this is some major delays, and this is the problem with the Wisp and Wisp and Tide. As supports, they need their lanes pretty badly. There's actually a glimpse back, but there's cogs being thrown out, but Clockwork will go down here. I don't see him. Oh, there's a wand charge, but Luna's rotation came around, and they do get the kill on a Clockwork. The glimpse was good. And they cut off the support here. But it was basically 4-man trying to go on the Clockwork. But so far, it's working. Clockwork buys back. Will he go on something? Will he do something with this? Mid-game, I say it still favors the Radiant, but the Dire needs to stop the bleeding fast. Otherwise, they're just going to get completely rolled over. So. But Tiny is getting quite a bit of farm. The thing is, the Radiant are good at... Oh, they're trying to go on this Darkseer. But Darkseer's got that surge. He couldn't cast it. Will he get bursted down? Yes, he will. Great play. Great play by Tiny. Isolating the Darkseer. Using that toss tether combo to make sure Darkseer isn't going to be able to surge away. And Tide comes in from the back and cleans up with the gush. Great play. So Darkseer now choosing to go mech. And I really like this idea. Not too sure about the Trinkle Boots. Maybe he could have gone Arcane. Bot lane now, Luna gets a bit more space to farm, and she's going to go for that mid-game build. And I agree with this. I think the quicker they are able to group up and push, the better. Because if they group up as 5, they'll be able, the Tiny and Wisp combo will be able to gank as effectively. But right now they're not as 5, and this might be a problem. Tiny is, Wisp is level 6. Will they look to capitalize on this Clockwork? Thinking that there's going to be rotation, and they are right. Will they try to go on the Puck? I'm not positive. Puck sees him there, but Puck actually drops the drink while she really wants to get the Tiny. Will she get it? No, the toss actually gets it. Well, she might know. Is she going to throw the sign? So does that toss, and Puck dies anyways. They bait her into that, and she dies here. She gets overly aggressive. Tidehunter trying to go on this Darkseer, body blocking him. There's the cogs, great cogs. There's a Lunar Eclipse, and it's just doing quite a bit of damage, but it's not enough. Tiny does die. Wisp looks like he's going to be dead as well. Nyx Assassin's here, so 2-for-2 trade. So it's a 5-on-5 fight, but now everything's on cooldown for the Dire. It started off well for them, but now the trades are not looking too good. Oh, look at that Spike Carapace. Ty doesn't have any. Pop the wand, and no, he could have just gushed him, man. And instead they're going to go on this Disruptor. Disruptor looks to be dead. Will there be a re-engagement? No, Ty's saving that mana action, doesn't have any more mana. It's a 3-for-3 trade, but the carry Tiny dies. But the fact is they were able to break even though the Radiant are stronger, I believe, when it comes to the direct 5-on-5 fights, and there is a TP, and Wisp will die here. Wow, this is a big mistake from here. Tiny's trying to run away, trying to chase down this Puck. Puck does die, but he will die for a second time. Oh no, the wand actually saves him, just barely. Tiny, just run, bro. And no, Darkseer is chasing him. Will he get the kill? Oh, he does get the kill there. Tiny nearly TP out. Not sure why he didn't continue running. He just wanted to TP, but I guess Darkseer was there to chase him down. That slight hesitation he stood there, wondering whether he should go back in. Really stopped it. Next assassin gets a kill. The Clockwork Rubik looks to be dead here. Yeah, there's that Darkseer looking for a blind vacuum. No, nice lift, but Disruptor's going to get that last right click off, and it's enough to kill him. So in the end, it was a 4-for-1 trade. Wasn't that good for the. It was looking. There was over aggressive TP there. They only thought that they could catch someone that's running away, and they failed. Tiny hesitated here, and he ended up dying. Bot lane was farming a bit. I think it'd be nice if he or it could get a. Oh, there's another disconnect by the captain. If he could get a Arcane Boots. But Tide has his Ravage now, and that's a good sign. He is level 8 though. There's a TP in by Clockwork. Is he trying to do something? No, he's just trying to get that deny. Well, he does get that deny. There's sometimes a mistake. Oh wow, he actually throws in, and it's Battery Salt versus Ion Shell. But there's even the wall popped for Clockwork. But Clockwork is going to take him out, and wow, he nearly kills the Clockwork. So Io actually dies as well, and no, Tiny comes in and blinks in and tries to kill. Next thing they do, Io dies. There's a chase on the Disruptor. They choose to back off. Puck does get the mid tower though. So right now the Dire are being surprisingly aggressive. But I guess they really want to take use of that Wisp Tiny combo, even though they don't have any aggressive wards, so it's much harder to really. Oh, there's a Shadow Blade, and Puck and Nyx Assassin actually picks up a Dagon, and Nyx Assassin is relatively rich. He's 5-1 and 7. Wow, and this basically guarantees Wisps and Rubik's death. They will get bursted down really easily. Actually going on is Puck has Invis. Will she be able to pop it? She does pop it, but there is a sentry there. That sentry was already waiting for him. Props whoever thought that to get that. Maybe they were trying to deward. They ended up putting it down. So now they're aware of Puck's Shadow Blade. And meanwhile, Luna is farming a bit. Oh, okay, never mind. She's not getting out of here. She will most likely die. She's not going to even pop. There's a Ravage for her and Disruptor. But will Disruptor get out? No. But there's a glimpse backwards. Rubik is there, and they burst them down. Great trades, great mobility. Oh wow, there's that Darkseer. Well, he's going to die here. He trades his life for nothing. But I'm not sure why the Radiant aren't grouping up. They have, I think, slightly superior team fights. Well, to be honest, it's not bad for the Dire either. They got the cogs to be anywhere, and there's Tide's Ravage. They could really fight. Well, there's a lift up on the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin will die here. I don't see him getting out because they avoid the Spike Carapace. So Tide's on a dominating streak. It's pretty good. Puck choosing to split push rather than trying to fight, trying to delay it. So let's just give up that tier 1, trying to get that trade. Puck does have her ultimate though. Wow, just looking at, she's got a minus? What? Chicken MC. Hey, buddy. Um, you won't be above 2,000 for much longer if you keep. Your item choices are very questionable. I'm not sure about this. Instead of going for a Midas and Shadow Blade, a Blink Dagger would have been much better. And could really provide you mobility. Even Force Staff would be better. But Chicken MC has an over 2,000 IXDL rating. Let's see if he can make it work. He is farming well, at least. And there's a TPN, where is it? No, it's just a TP back, hoping to push out the lane. Wisp is going to go back, but I'm not sure why he did that. Maybe he thought they were going to get ganked. There's a Disruptor ultimate, there's, oh wow, but it just gets completely bursted down. Next Assassin's there. Will he? No, he's looking to get that Wisp. They're just going to run away. Watching this chase, he's just stalking slowly, but man, they are fast. There is that sentry, so they know he's there. Will they try to go on this? I don't think so. Don't go. Go back. Go back. Go back. He'll just completely burst down this Wisp. Oh, he actually sees him. And Wisp is just being man mode baller here, but he's getting double stunned. Actually, they're gonna go up, and it's a man fight. Nick Saxon just gets outplayed. But while I was looking away, Tiny dies. Tiny and Rubik dies. So maybe I shouldn't have watched that. It was still interesting though. Tiny gets a Shadow Blade. What's up with all these Shadow Blades? They really like it. Tiny would just be better with a dagger. But I guess he wants that initial burst damage. Because coming out of that Shadow Blade, you do get an additional burst. 150 bonus damage. It's pretty good. So slowly the score has shrunk to 20-17, and we can see in the graphs it's almost even. Oh, Tiny looking to take advantage of that. He needs to be a bit careful. If he throws down a Sentry Ward, they might be dead, but they don't have a Sentry Ward. They're not aware that Tiny has a Shadow Blade. You do kind of see a Clockwork actually throws a rocket. Is he looking to hook in? No. Tiny reuses his Shadow Blade, just looking to burst someone though. Will he get the puck? I don't think he can even get puck. Puck has shown to have fast fingers. There's a haste rune. Who will be getting it? I'm not positive. Darkseid has finished up his mech though. Clockwork will get it. Oh, big steal. But I don't think it matters. Puck no longer has her Shadow Blade. Oh, there's an engagement. Clockwork hook on it. There's a Ravage hitting 3 or 4. They just completely burst out. Luna is dead. So is Nyx Assassin. They're trying to get this Tiny. Will Tiny die as well? Oh, look at that clubbing, and Disruptor dies. Oh, nice silence. Puck does get the kill on the Wisp, and now they're looking to go on this Darkseer. Will they get it? I don't think so. But Clockwork is hasted. Will he be able to get the cogs up? He gets better. So he does get the cogs up. Tide's here for a gush, and that's a team wipe, guys. All for a Wisp. Great play on the dire side. With the lack of vision, and basically the gem was given up too. Someone picked up a gem. Rubik does pick up a gem. Now they're looking to do war. They're looking to get that tier 1 tower top. This is just great play. They were able to completely lock down this Luna and kill her, even though she popped the Eclipse. And she just doesn't have a BKB up. She's really close. She probably even had it before she died there. Tiny needs to be a bit careful, but he does have a Shadow Blade. Just gonna run away. And I'm not sure why the Radiant. Well, I guess they can't really push that much because the team fight for the Dire is nothing to sneeze at.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But the Darkseer has not been really effective lately. He does have the mech, but he was too far away. In the end, they were just getting splintered. They were apart here, and like around here. But the Radiant the Dire were like bunched up here, slowly picking off each. Clockwork was here, and he isolated the Darkseer. So good job on him, because he was able to get the cogs on. And Tiny, yeah, he has some pretty crazy move speed. So I don't know if the Radiant could come back from this. I think they were supposed to be rolling the Radiant at least. I mean, the Dire in a mid game. But Indiana, if we look at the graphs, we can't really look at it, but it might be even in Dire's favor right now. Oh, just barely there. So I think Luna needs to get her BKB up as soon as possible. She's close. She's 150 away. There's Excess. He's looking to get this Clockwork. Does he have enough damage? I'm not sure. Clockwork. Yes, they do. He does rotate, and Rubik looks to be dead as well. He's got that force that well played. Glimpses there, but he's just dead. Just give up, cut your losses, and I think this is what the Radiant should continue to do. Continue to find pickoffs like that. Rome has 5. You just cannot give kills to this Wisp and Tiny. So Puck's got 1700 gold, 1800 gold, looking to get that scythe up, and this would be big. If Tiny doesn't get a BKB, he's not going for it, he's going for aggroms. BKB, I think, is what you need to do, buddy. They don't have anything that goes through BKB if they so choose to go for it. They're looking to burst down this Darkseer. Will they get it? Actually, he's going for it now. There's that toss combo, but everyone's there. Tiny is just choosing to run away. Where is this Wisp? Wisp tether with it. Where'd he go? Oh, there's a glimpse backwards. And Tiny, where are you? Oh no, he gets called back. He's getting saved. Are they going to try to re-engage on this? I'm not sure about it. Let's see. Yes, he actually brings him back. Tiny Wisp gets stuck there. He's pretty much dead. Eclipse even gets used actually. He actually comes out of invisibility. He's gonna go on this. There's a Clockwork Hook. Doesn't land, but it hits his own buddy. But now there's a man fight. It's oh no, Nick Saxon will get the kill on the Tiny. So big plays, big mistakes. Now Clockwork will die here. I don't see him getting out. He actually pops the wand. Just basically for nothing. I think they need to continue roaming as 5. And this is the problem with the IXDL League. People get a slight lead, but then they stop roaming as 5. It's a very back and forth game. Not in a good way, because mistakes are happening. A lot of mistakes.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So the Radiant doing what they're supposed to do, roaming as 5, baiting with 1 or 2 heroes, and punishing the other team basically for it. So now the graph should be in the Radiant's favor. Yep, it's getting there. And Chicken MC really making this Midas do a lot of work. She did have a great start, though. I'll give her that much. And she's making the Shadow Blade work alright. Because they do get the gem back, I believe. Yep, Disruptor has a gem. I'm glad that bug is no longer there, because before, I could click on a hero and figured out what they had. I would have to click on the portrait up here or highlight them successfully. It's really annoying. Clockwork, I'm going to see if there's a room bot, and doesn't get lucky. There's rotations. Tower-wise, it's very even. They have the same amount of towers left. Tiny, out of drum charges, still trying to concentrate, still concentrating on finishing up that Ags, but I think BKB is what they need. He really wants to start pushing and get some cleave damage. They have no real way of being able to take out the Ancients quickly. But they're going to try. Well, actually, there's that. They see him. There's going to be a re-engagement here, and they're looking on. And there's a glimpse back. Ty will he get his ulti off? He's just trying to walk out. He's getting bursted. He's doing so much. There's the clock. They do burst down. There's a Ravage. It actually hits 2, and Darkseer will die here. Clockwork nearly dies. They're going to get chased down though. Nick Saxon, will he get an impel? He will get an impel on Tidehunter, I feel like. Oh no, there's that. Oh no, the blind stun actually doesn't land. And how are the Dire still alive? But Tiny does. Oh no, Wisp does die. Tiny trying to man up. He does man up successfully. There's 4 for 1 trade. There's a buyback. There's a rampage for this Tiny. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. It was such a hectic fight. The Dire supports were successful in just running away, and the Radiant just unable to concentrate on this Tiny. The team fight lasted so long, he was able to go pull off 2 avalanche and toss combos. it was enough. The Dire were just successful and um, completely running away and basically, what's it called? Kiting. That's what it is. Kiting. I'm sorry, guys. Kiting the enemy. The stun missed, and actually Tiny comes in and gets a kill, and taking advantage of the Shadow Blade. So at the end, that Rampage finishes up the Agams, and it showed to me they don't need PKP. And this is why I don't play IXDL. I'm too noob. So Wisp, it's got that headdress. Hopefully she's going for pipe. I'm sure she's aware that actually no one has mech. Oh no, Tiny Toucher does have mech. Tiny gets another kill on this puck, and the lack of vision is really hurting him now. But what can they do? There's a rocket. Start trying to see if there's someone they can initiate on. There's a couple pings. I think there's a couple questions. The Darkseer wall was well placed in that last fight. Oh, he's choosing not to go boots of speed. Tranquil boots earlier. Or maybe he had it and just broke it apart. Next assassin has the DD searching the jungle. Maybe they should be guessing that they're in a rush. I don't think they do enough damage to get this rush. But they're gonna try. Well, they're barely doing enough damage for him. Now Wisp and Tiny are going in there. Are the Radiant aware of this? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Assassin's still looking for someone. They're basically giving up a free rush and not getting any type of trade. The Radiant's not getting any type of trade at all. Clockwork using his rocket to scout a bit, and they will get it now. Tiny with the axe. He's got crits. That's really good. He's got crits going for him. Now this Tiny is going to be a right-clicking machine. Only problem is his attack speed's still crap. Yeah, look at that. It's a little bit slow. So I believe Tiny will pick up an AC at some point. And once they pick up an AC, he picks up an AC. I just don't see any way that they can that the Radiant could win this. Or well, there's still a way. Remember when Rubik would throw out an FF early?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So now watch Tiny just melt this tower. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, the tower's taking so much damage. The Radiant, not. I think there is a pause. Wisp DCs once again. There's an unpause because they think they're just gonna like micro him a bit. Dire's courier actually dies. I believe the Darkseer, is he able to pick it off? Wisp reconnects. Pretty good. There's some ping top. Late game, I think it favors the Dire, because Tiny is absolutely scary. He can one-shot your supports really easy. Oh, actually, Puck picks up against it, and this is what they needed. I think this is the time to engage now. There's only two up here, but Tide does have his Ravage. Does have her BKB. She actually BKs B, and there's an Eclipse. There's so much damage going on, but Tiny's still there. No, everyone's still alive. Ravage gets pulled off. Oh, there we go. Tiny does die though. No, it's the Aegis just well, it's not effective. It doesn't catch the Tiny. Oh, that's a really fast pig. Clockwork will die to a tower. Now the chase is on. Tiny's looking to catch someone. Is he going to get Puck? No, he doesn't get the Puck. He does kill the Nyx assassin though. Everybody's just trying to wonder why this Tiny is absolutely scary. There's a nice tether, and this looks to be game over.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, here we go. They won that team fight. Now they're just gonna push the Rex. So a very back and forth game, and in the end, Tiny able to carry. He got enough farm to do it. Mistakes are both, and yes, this looks like a very dead Luna. Scythe gets thrown out. Wisp using his ultimate just to bring him back and heal up and go for a round 2. Tide's Ravage is not there, but it just doesn't matter anymore. Tiny gets a Maelstrom. He's just going for more AoE. And so that's the GG well played and FFs. They just need one more FF, and that looks to be game. But they're just gonna play it out just for the lulz. Chicken MC most likely will drop below 2,000 from this. Oh, Tiny was taking a lot of damage. He will die here. Getting 4 staff from the. And he dies. There's a gem. No one cares about it. Tiny just clubbing away. Clubbing away. Look at that cleave. Absolutely murders. Murders to him. There's a glimpse. To no avail. Still dies. Clockwork Hook actually misses. Now they're splitting their ways. Disruptor, he's not getting out. No, he's just not getting out. Shadowblade, 1 hit. There we go.
That's a twofer.
Spare me, no. Assassin juking around, does get the haste. He's going to TP out now. Nice jukes. There's Clockwork. Oh wow, there's a good 2 on him. They're looking to kill him, and Tiny might die here. Yeah, there's a stun, and he will die here. Wow. Finishes off the godlike streak and picks up almost 1,000 gold. Will he level it up just for the lulz? Yes, he does. He gets level 2. But hey, they killed a Tiny, at least forced a buyback. For all that's worth. But if the Radiant can get 1 team wipe, they could actually get Rex and make this game a bit closer. Because Luna's glaives. Yeah, you can't forget that Luna can push really, really fast. Tide Hunter. Fishing around, he's got that pipe. So what did Wisp end up getting? Oh, she actually forgets about it and goes for Vlad, and this would just help out Tiny more. There is a TP going on in this sense, but they have no detection. Instead, he's looking to turn around and kill the Wisp. Tiny goes around, and it just absolutely, well, Puck is there, well, no, just completely dies. She didn't even have time to pop the Shadow Blade, or was she even trying? Assassin's there, he gets pinged out, and they're gonna go. Oh no! They were pinging out Tide Return instead. There's a Eclipse popped, but not doing too much. Tide will die here. Well, no, he won't pop the Ravage. He doesn't have any more mana for it. Because he threw an Anchor Smash, I believe. Luna does kill. Oh, wow, Tide Hunter had a monster kill streak. Well done. But these little pickoffs are actually working well. I guess I've written them off a bit too early. Now Darkseid gets picked off here.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Just clubbing away.
Radiant's middle barracks is
So now the Dire getting a bit serious, grouping up. They can easily get a second lane of racks if they so choose. Look at that clock, blinking away on a Moonwell. 1 hits a Moonwell, 2 hits. Nyx is there. Will he try to go? No, there's just a TP back, so they can heal up, I believe. No, they're just pushing top a bit. Trying to add a bit of pressure, but Wiss is gonna TP back and he's gonna die here. Oh no, he brings back Tiny. This might be a mistake. Is there a silence? No, doesn't have his ulti. Where did Tiny go? He actually, oh, he gets glimpsed back. And that's 4 FFs, I believe.
Green Dude's top thing is
So in the end, the Disruptor saves Tiny. I think that might have been a pretty good situation. Tiny, clubbing away. It's got 2,000 gold. The next level Dagon is purchased for this next assassin.
Tower is under attack.
Rubik looking to pick up a side, actually for assassin himself over there. He could pick up. No, he can't see it, I guess. Had the TP out. Is there any item progression? Luna really trying to finish up the Manta, and looks like she has finished it. She does pick up her Manta style. If they can get 1 team wipe, or even kill Tiny and survive everything else. Because Tiny is the main damage dealer. If they can kill Tiny and burst him down before he can do anything else, or really kill them, there's a chance that they could win this. So they're just waiting. 2, 3. Darks are FF. That's 4. But I really think they should just fight one more time. Just let them fight one more time. Oh, that's unfortunate. I really think they had a chance. They could have fought this. Yeah, no, there's a clockwork hook. Re-engagement. That's very anticlimactic. I really don't like it when people do this. Tiny did die as well. So the Dyers still win this. Very unsatisfying ending, to be honest. Because I still think with that Manta Stop pickup, they could have done something. The bouncing glaives, and if they were able to pick up a Tiny, they could have won this. But I'll leave up the screen.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
As soon as the Radiant structure gets blown up here.
Good guys win.
Oh, actually, the Dire blows up, and that's game. And Tiny ended up out carrying, and although the Radiant had stronger lanes. Well, I don't know if it was stronger lane. I think they had slightly stronger lanes, and their early game was just better. Tiny and Wisp and the Dire decided to group up as 5 and punish the Radiant. So thank you guys, and I hope you join me next time.